My dear friend, I am Vijay Kumar Pal or the Vijay Kumar. I have written so many books, and even the BJP government is discriminatory against the Hindus. Modi ji is against the Hindus, definitely against the Hindus, and the RSS. Rashtriya Swamsevak Sangh is also against the Hindus because Rashtriya Swamsevak Sangh or the RSS organized a morcha, Muslim Rashtriya Manch, to enhance the Islamic Gunism or the Islamic terrorism, because Islam itself a terrorism. Islam itself a liability against the civil society and the harmony. Islam disturbs the harmony of the societies. Islam is the Gunism. Islam is the perfect chronology against the human and social values. So I would like to say that even the BJP government is against the Hindus and Hindu policies and enhancing the Islamic terrorism by the Modi BJP government. Though the Congress and the all other parties are the 100% enemies of the Hindu sentiments or Hindu ideology or Hindu culture, due to only the vestige of the votes of these Islamic goons or the true Muslim voters. As a true Muslim is a perfect criminal because he follows the Islam and his doctrine or the theology and read the Quran or the teaching of the Muhammad. He is certified terrorist because Muhammad was also a certified terrorist. After seeing the Quran or reading the Quran, you will find that Muhammad was a rogue or the rascal person of this society, even more dangerous than to the Hitler, Dawood Ibrahim and other criminals which are living on this earth. He was the dreadful criminal. So what this BJP government doing in favor of the Muslims? I will see in my this document or this video. India is the only country where no equality before the law in practice. Vedic culture or dharma is being crushed by the bulldozers of the discrimination laws by all governments. Even BJP government is not abrogating Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowment Act of 1935 Anna Domini, which is very discriminatory against the Hindus. Worship places for only looting temples wealth only. Discrimination is being imposed on Hindus since medieval time period or after the attack of the Islamic invaders, as you are well aware. Discrimination is a poison that kills only its victims. Same is attacking on Hindus in India till date, that is August 2000, uh, April 2022. All of us knows that equality and the fraternity are the basic principle of preamble of Indian Constitution. Article 51 prohibits the discrimination against any Indian citizen, but Hindus are the most vulnerable or the punishable community. Though Hindus are in majority in India and the secularism of India is a great lie and fake secularism. Even the government of Bharatiya Janata Party doing the same. Means of secularism that the separation of the religion with the state and equality before law, but many laws in favor of the certain pockets cost of the non-Muslim source. Certain sects of the population inclined towards the special groups known as minority till date, as in madrasas, Maulvi or Islamic teachers are taking salary from the government treasury, but there is no such type of arrangement for the Hindu managed educational institutions. According to secularism, there must be no discrimination on the basis of the majority or minority, but in India it is prevailing from beginning and is propagating by all parties, government and I Hindu or a majority population bloc who are not following the Sanatan Vedic culture are still deep and dumb. BJP promised for justice to all, that no appeasement for minorities or majority basis. This manifesto BJP came in power because Congress-led governments were doing the severe penetration of the poison of the secularism in the artillery of Hindus only. Though this secularism is great deceiving to the Hindus, only largest minority of India's Muslim brethren are the most benefited minority of the India. Actually, Congress is responsible for crushing the democracy for the sake of the Muslims. And or fake secular parties are doing the same heinous crime against Hindus. Congress has violated all the rule and regulation of democracy, and the most responsible for this was Indira Gandhi. She was dictator de facto. She had presumed her as queen, as in many European countries' dynasties. System is yet continuing. Method of survey by the government. The government surveys are always prove the distinction between group population on the caste and creed basis and religion basis, but not in the real basis, that is food availability, education, health, development, pure drinking water, approach road, and their living standard. Every survey was is only the reflection of political interest only, not for the human welfare. The main object of any survey was is only to appeasement of minorities and special groups only, as we are well known to seeing the most benefit goes to minority Muslims only. The Islamic madrasas teacher are taking slavery from government salary. This is the clear robbery. Cost of non-Muslim resources, the atrocity against Hindus. The Hindus are trying to separate from mainstream of the Sanatan Vedic Dharma for taking the minority benefits only, as Lingayat and Ramakrishna Mission tried to separate from the mainstream of Sanatan Vedic culture. Siddaramaiah, former chief minister of the Karnataka, is a villain for breaching the Hindu unity in Karnataka. Though his efforts were in vain to segregate Lingayat Ram mainstream Sanatan Vedic Dharma. Though Indian constitution does not reflect any shadow of majority or minority, but most of the political parties put aside the constitution and always treated Hindus as second class citizens. And so Hindus are most depressed class and try to humiliate them, and Nehru Gandhi were are the because still Gandhi family in politics, the mentors of the discrimination of the Hindu majority. Congress party's policy are always is divide and rule in contest of the Hindus. But to non-Hindus, Congress policy is to be united against Hindus and inculcate the all wealth of Hindus, as Dr. Manmohan Singh stated. भारत देश के संसाधनों पर पहला हक मुसलमानों का है, ऐसी बोलता था ना वो. Then Congress must expel all others from India as per Manmohan Singh ideology. Actually, this is the hatred of Sonia Gandhi from Hindus, being a Roman Catholic. This group is engaged in conversion of Hindus in Christianity with the help of Congress, and Sonia Gandhi and Pope of Vatican City efforts are also involved in the treacherous deed by greed of money and service in missionary institutions. British Kingdom and the Islamic Sultanate did the same. Same is doing Congress against Hindus for only vote politics. And even leaders as Sarad Yadav, Mulayam Singh Yadav also befooled the Hindus in the name of the OBC classes for their selfish tendency, not the betterment of Hindus. It is very amazing that in a secular country, minority commission has been established by Congress government party when he was in power. It was in power, and it is supported by so-called pseudo-secular parties. According to this act, all Muslim, Sikh, Zoroastrian, Buddhist, Jain and Christian were included in the minority. Though Jain community is a bit late included in 2014, BJP did not repeal the National Commission for Minority Act 1992, and all BJP leaders are still keeping mum in this matter. There must not be need of any minority commission or majority commission if this country is actually a secular India. Such a committee was only found for minority Muslims to give them special benefits on the cost of the majority Hindus. Many minority appeasement policies are नई उड़ान, नई मंजिल, नया सवेरा, शादी सुगुन, पढ़ो परदेश. These all program basically for all Muslims. This is the real face of so-called all secular parties. Some regions reflect the Hindus are the most oppressed class in India. Some anti-Hindu policies are which are recognized by so-called secular government of the Congress and other allies. Special incentive and schemes only for minority Muslim only. The BJP party always condemned the Congress government policy of pro-Muslim or pro-minorities, but now are in power since 2014. So now let us see what is doing BJP for elimination of so-called favor at the cost of the majority Hindus. Such a committee constituted by Congress in 2006 only was in the aim for appeasement of only minority Muslim of only India. The removal of the minority commission did not require any law, but it is only the decision of the cabinet meeting only. If any government want to does it, and this is enough for termination of the minority commission as per constitution. BJP instead of abolishing the minority commission status, it has continued the appeasement policies as under umbrella of Nai Manzil. Training of Muslim student for government job, Sadi Sagun, rupees 50,000 payment at the marriage of Muslim women. Minority Muslims are taking pre-matric, post-matric scholarship and following fellowship of the master and PhD degree courses. Pado Pradesh scheme offer interest free bank loans of UP of 20 lakhs for minority student for studying in foreign countries for postgraduate diploma, master in philosophy and the PhD or the PhD courses, and interest will be paid by government as subsidy. Naya Savera scheme provided the free special coaching to the minority students of the division for technical and professional courses and public sector job. Every minority student get a scholarship of rupees 1 lakh for IS coaching, and same amount will be given to those candidates which are preparing exam of the medical and engineering DC. Under Nai Udan, minority communities belong to students will get financial support of preparation of the main examination conducted by UPSC, SSC and State Public Service Commission of India in all states. Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakram, the BJP government has expanded much sector development places for minorities to 308 district of India. Now we have to see the fundamental right to all. Hence, who is right to education? Right to Education Act of the India, great cheating against Hindus in India. This act is passed by the government in 2009, known as Right to Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act. It provided the direct control over Hindu religious schools only, means those schools are running by Hindus only, while all minorities education institutes are free from this act. This act provides the special power to government to control. At least 25 students will be for weaker section, that is from lowest income background. It is good, but why this restriction is not applies on the minority people running schools? This is why many schools which are running by Hindus are depriving from the equal rights. BJP government neither repealed nor amendment this act for equality to all the schools, whether run by minority or majority groups who matter. National Education Policy of 2020. Chapter 6 of this policy has created a special category, social economical disadvantaged group. The earlier policy was ST, SC, OBC and general, but since 2020 education policy added minorities also and ACDG for special treatment of votes. Hence, this move is only the appeasement of the minorities, as did Congress. Also, this way is not correct. A whole group cannot be educated. So, this type of units must be based on person to person basis, means individual basis, not as group of people basis. And from the people of India groups depend only person to person may be included in this education policy. According to Chapter 4, dealing with the higher education policy, there are many special privileges to certain groups under socio-economically disadvantaged group. SCDP. Every government has done nothing to amend Article 29 and 30 to extend culture and educational right stipulated therein for minorities to every community, irrespective minority or majority. In 2016, Dr. Satyapal Singh, BJP MP from Bagpat, introduced an educational bill number 226 seeking amendment to Article 15 and Article 15, 25 to 30 of the Constitution to extend religious, educational and cultural rights stipulated to every community, irrespective of minority or majority. Bill was left due to the ignorance of BJP top leadership in 2019. A disparity against Hindus is still continuing. Hindus are victims of the discrimination and the political orphan due to the too much belief on BJP leadership and other so-called pseudo-secular leadership. So-called pseudo-secular political parties are always against the Hindu unity for their vested interest. there must be two national parties for meaningful democracy. The equal rights should be given to all citizens, irrespective caste, creed, ethnicity, color, language. But here in India, Hindu majority too must suffer as the hand of the fake secular politicians of India and their fake secular parties. So BJP is not a secular party. This is BJP is also pro Muslim. It is more dangerous because a well-known proverb in Hindi, आस्तीन के सांप. So BJP is the great cheaters of the Hindu, who are deceiving the Hindu in the name of the only the votes. The majority voters as a Hindu are voting to the BJP, but BJP is more cunning, more Satan, more devilish in nature against the Hindus. So you must read this book to expose the atrocity of the BJP against Hindus. And Modi is a very cunning person, though he is a prime minister. But he is illiterate, somewhat illiterate, and have no knowledge about the density or the merits of the educational knowledge or the reality of the India, that is still the officers. If Modi is good, then why his officer is not commanding by BJP Modi government? Because our prime minister is not so much educated or so much uh, so much having so much wisdom or the intellectuality. He is not intellectual, but he is a mere a layman who does not know even the what the rules and regulation are being amending by the BJP government, which is anti-Hindus and the pro-Muslims. Thank you very much.